Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Player review. Today we're going to be looking at one of the new Path to Glory items, which is Raheem Sterling. Now, this guy has the same stats as his second in form, but most importantly, has a position change to the central attacking midfield role, meaning that he is now a totally different player on this game. With 95 pace, 88 dribbling, 82 shooting and 84 passing, the 5'7" midfielder has high medium work rates, right-footed with 4-star skills, but only a 3-star weak foot. So I've got a couple of squad options for you today. The first one, of course, full-on Prem team. You're quite likely to see the Englishman feature in a team which is just full of Premier League players, and as you can see here, you could potentially switch him with Ibra up front and drop Zlatan back a little bit. But this is the main squad I used him in. I played him in that cam role in a 4-3-1-2, so nice, pushed forward, really getting part of the attack today, alongside the likes of 91 Antoine Griezmann and Prime Kluivert. So moving on into the in-game stats, of course. Basic, you're looking at the likes of 93 dribbling, 85 shooting, with, 98 attack positioning. His long shots go up, his dribbling goes up to near perfection. But today, I decided that Maestro was right for Sterling, just simply because, well, he's already got 95 pace. And as you can see, by boosting the dribbling, shooting, and passing stats, we get him up to some seriously good stats right there. It looks pretty awesome, and I really want to get him in game and show you what he can do. And talking about that, I was actually very impressed with Sterling at cam. Now, I have used him out on the right wing, and sometimes I think that he can get a little bit lost out there. But when you play him in the middle, he is seriously in the action, and you'll notice that I get a lot of goals with this guy in in just a short amount of games, actually. So there are some negatives, he's definitely not the perfect player. But firstly, strength, he's actually got moderate strength in game, but something about how short he is, his very, very tiny body type and stuff, I just felt like it didn't make a difference. I was getting barged off the ball left, right and centre. It felt like for some reason Sterling had 30 strength or something. He really didn't feel like he could hold his own in that department whatsoever, and I don't think many of us really expect him to do that, But next up we have weak foot. It's only 3-star, and to be honest, the most success that I had from Sterling with his shooting was those slightly easier shots where I didn't necessarily need to bang an absolute long shot in from distance and stuff. Just from inside the box, low drivens or finesses past the goalkeeper. And in that situation, you can sometimes get away with using the 3-star weak foot because his shooting stats are pretty good. But anything from outside the box, I wouldn't recommend with the 3-star weak foot, or to be honest, really with his strong foot. I'm highly recommending you get that ball inside the box in order to net it with ease. And then finally, shot power and long shots. It's all linked up to what I just said. Even though with the Maestro chemistry style, we actually got him up to some pretty decent stats in those areas, I still didn't feel comfortable shooting from distance with Sterling. He just didn't feel like he's got the right sort of oomph behind the ball. He didn't seem to be able to net it super accurately from outside the box. When I tried to find the top corners, I often absolutely skied it. So yeah, just from using him for a few games, I recommend getting inside the box with him, and then he seems to be a completely different animal. So moving on now to the positives, there's a long list of them because I got on really, really well with him. Pace is obviously a given. He's got insane acceleration and crazy, crazy sprint speed as well. And alongside that, one of the most agile players I've used. He seems super twitchy and up for twisting and turning, and that is such a difficult thing to defend against, so it enables you to get more space, of course. And then dribbling, he's boosted up to pretty much perfection with the Maestro chemistry style. Sterling's got his own custom running stance as well, so for some reason I find that easier to use than if a player's got a generic default stance. And of course that just means that weaving in and out of these defenders, and of course utilising the 4-star skill moves that he's got at his disposal, worked really well for us today. The most impressive thing about this Sterling, though, playing him at cam, was the pace and the attacking runs that he made from deep. So you kind of want him to act as a third attacker. You got 2 strikers, you want him to act as someone that's gonna also get up and help in that attack, and he certainly does that. Whether he starts the move off by playing a a give and go pass, and then he just gets running, and of course by that time he's up to full sprint speed. By the time he's hitting that like offside line against those centre backs, well, if he times it right, which he seems to do a lot of the time, he is going to be through one-on-one, no problems about it. And then he seems composed in front of goal. Like I said, I would recommend staying on the strong foot, but a nice easy tap in here and there, a little finesse shot past the goalkeeper. That's exactly what you're going to get with Raheem Sterling. Vision, passing, going to be able to get assists for your team, of course, no doubt about it, because his passing stats are actually very good. Finishing seems great, like I just mentioned, you know, get him in that one-on-one, he seems nice and composed. But the best part about this guy is that position change. Having the ability to play him as that deeper cam where he's going to then give that give and go pass and get into those real high attacking situations, or of course just play him out and out as a striker if you want to. You can happily do that. Play him alongside someone tall and strong though, and I think you're going to have a great duo there. So there you go guys, Cam, Path to Glory, Raheem Sterling, actually a revelation on the game. I really enjoyed him for the games that I played with him. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.